I decided to buy the red mulberries from the Incredible Seed Company. This variety of mulberry is the variety that's native to southern Ontario. It has dwindled in numbers, possibly because of cross-pollination from the Russian mulberry and what's the other one, the white mulberry, which are from Asia. To grow mulberries, the seed need to be soaked in room temperature water for 24 hours, followed by a 90-day cold stratification. This packet says the packet contains 50 seeds, so let's see if that's correct. You see, when they do this, they weigh out the seed. They don't actually count them. I'll go through and count these now. $80 seeds. You see, the seeds are very small. So we'll pour some warm water in here. Don't forget your label, whatever you does. And we'll just put the seeds in there. Stir them a bit to get them all covered in water. Oh, a seed stuck to my thumb. Put the lid on. Put it back there on top of its packet. We'll let that sit for 24 hours and then we'll set it to put in the cold stratification. Some years ago I bought a hardy kiwi and tried, and it got winter kill every year and eventually succumbed. So from Incredible Seeds, I was looking at this Bower kiwi fruiting vine. It's hardy to zone 3. And I'll talk more about them, but these have to be soaked for 24 hours, followed by 90 days cold moist stratification. It says the packet contains 50 seeds, so there will be at least 50 seeds. There may be more. You can see my mess over there the way I'm doing this, but that's okay. I'll pour the seeds out and I'll go through them and see how many's there. $133. They are such little seeds. So here's my finger beside them. Now we'll pour some warm water in here. Don't forget your label, whatever you does. Just drop the seeds in. Because they're perfectly dry, they're all floating. I'll give them a little stir and poke them down to get them completely surrounded by water. I'll put the cover on. I'll just sit them back there on top of their packet and wait for 24 hours. Now it's been 24 hours. I have two sets of seed here. Red mulberry and the kiwi vine. So I get the seed out. They were soaking 24 hours. Strain it through a strainer there. I have these slightly down like this. I will put one seed in each cell, and then I'll cover them lightly with some more soil. This is a 200 cell tray. Now I have 80 mulberry and 133 kiwi. So I'll put in 80 of the mulberry and 120 of the kiwi. So that I can tap the seeds out now. Because the seeds are so soaking wet, I guess I'm going to have to figure out a way to get something to stick them on. See, I got one seed there. This may take a while, so I'll just speed it up in editing. And one seed in each cell. I lost a couple of seeds, and after they soaked, then it became apparent that a couple more seeds were not going to be viable. They weren't developed properly. So I only ended up with only 4 seeds for the last row. So I said, forget that. I will put in 130 kiwi, because now I have 7 rows. And I'll use this for a divider, I think. Just put that there, like that, and it should stay as a divider. Or maybe I'll use a little safety pin as a divider. Plastic is not very thick, you see. I was patting them down like that to have a smooth place to put the seeds so that I can see what cell I have a seed in as I'm going. Now 170 mulberry seeds and 120 kiwi. I'm going to bring you in and show you the seed down in the cell. There you can see an individual seed in each cell. I have some finely sifted soil here. Just going to sprinkle over the top now. I don't need 70 red mulberry trees and 120 kiwi vines, but the plan is that I will grow them in pots until I'm sure I have enough growing in the ground that I want to grow, and once I got everything established here, the remaining ones in pots I'm going to try and sell. Now how many years in the future that will be, that's something we'll have to wait and see. I think I'll give them all a little tap, just to make sure the seed is in good contact with the soil, both top and bottom. Now I'll sprinkle them with water. Both the kiwi and the red mulberry need 90 days stratification. I only had two sizes of bag. This one is bigger than needed, but the other one was too small, so it is what it is. And I'll take this and put it in the refrigerator, and we'll check on it in 90 days. This is my spare refrigerator. The temperature in there is running at 3 degrees Celsius. And last for this video, I've decided to get back into using my sprouting seeds. But I'm not going to use them for sprouts. I'm going to use them for microgreens. This is the spring salad mix from Mums. Now I'm going to want to cut them close to the soil surface when they grow up. So I have this pot almost full. I'll take a handful. And a fairly thick sprinkling over the top. I'll take a bit of this finely sifted soil and just put a little bit over the top of them. Not very much. Basically doing this now so that I can easily have an even covering and they'll all be fully covered. Give them a liberal watering. A 1 pound butter container top. Fits on there nicely. Now when they sprout, they'll push this top up anyway. So I'm going to put this up in the bay window area and just wait for them to come up. When they push the top up, I'll take the top off and let them grow to the height that I want for to harvest them, and just take the scissors and snip them off.